Welcome back to Sun Crypto. It is September 10th, 2019, just about 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Current price of BTC on BYBIT, it is roughly 10,087. As you can see on the screen, we're going to talk about the BTC on the lower time frame first before we move on to the bigger time frame. The weekly, monthly, daily, 12 hours, and so on. Okay, so the lower time frame, we're getting this pattern. And we're most likely going to be dropping down and to retest like the lower 9K, just 99K, just 9900, just about this area. So that's a 5 minute chart. I know it is it is too much noise on the 5 minute chart, but it is just to give you guys a small heads up in case you're looking for a short position, and or you're looking for a long position. So we could be retesting this lower 9900 very shortly. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin. Hey, what's up, Greg? What's up, Owen? We're gonna talk about the bigger time frame also, like the possibility of BTC going to 12K. Most people are not paying attention to the big picture. When I said like Bitcoin gonna drop from like a BTC, when BTC was roughly 10.9, I was calling for a drop to low 9K. Most people were saying like we're going to 16K, right? But most people are calling for now 9K. So they forget about forgetting about the big picture about BTC, a possibility of BTC going back to retest 12K. We're gonna take a look at that scenario. Okay, most people are not talking about it, but you guys are gonna be surprised. Okay, I'm not a moon boy. You guys know that I've been pretty much been bearish about BTC since like BTC was 14K. All along this correction, I've been pretty much very bearish. I shorted BTC at 13, right? I'm gonna show you guys. We shorted BTC exactly at 13K. We shorted BTC at 11. We shorted BTC at 12. We shorted BTC again in this range, 10.9, again at 10.9. Okay, so we're looking for BTC to retest like somewhere around like a 9,500 to a low 9K, and a possible rebound to 12K. So I'm going to show you that on the bigger time frame, right? So let's take a look at the daily chart first, okay? And then we're going to recap what we talked about last time. Last time we talked about BTC dropping, right? We said BTC going to give us a possible WXYZ. If you don't understand what is a WXY, not XZ, okay, WXY correction, go back and watch my previous public live stream. I took like almost 5 minutes to explain to you guys what is a WXY, right? So that's a W in this area. You got your X, and then we're looking for this Y correction, right? And then we said exactly like this could be our B wave of our Y correction in this range, 1, 2, and 3, right? And then we said like the B wave is completed. If you go back and watch my previous live stream, you guys gonna understand what I'm saying. Right? Most people thought like BTC gonna go to 12K like this, okay? So, and I was saying like we're gonna do this, okay? Now we could be doing this afterward, like up to this area. But I'm gonna explain to you step by step, okay? So you take a look at this pattern, right? It is you can say, right, it is pretty much very valid, right, to say we completed the B wave, okay? It is pretty much valid to say we completed this B wave. It depends how you want to look at the market, right? It depends how you want to look at the market, but we might not even like completed the B wave yet, right? Because this could be the A wave itself, and then the B wave could be somewhere around here, right? So, and then we could get a big flat correction like this in this area. It makes sense like on the bigger picture, but we could get this flat correction, right? Instead of this being like your X could be in this area, and then you could be looking for your Y in this area. So be careful like about BTC, trying to short BTC in this area, okay? Trying to short BTC in this area. Just be careful, all right? Just be careful. Don't short BTC in this area. So let's take a look at the weekly. It makes sense when you take a look at the weekly. So when you take a look at the weekly on the Heiken Ash, it is quite beautiful. When you take a look at the BTC chart on the weekly, it is nothing but a flat correction. You can say like you got your flat correction what you can expect a further push to the upside to retest this previous high and drop to the downside. But if you don't take a look at it on the Heikin-Ashi, right, you could be looking for a nice ABC correction. Okay, you could be looking for a nice ABC correction just like this, right? That's your A. You're looking for your B wave in this area, right? And then you're looking for your C wave. Okay, one can say like this is the B wave. Okay, you can say that's the B wave, but I think like the B wave could be a flat correction itself. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, like on the lower time frame. What I mean by that, okay, you could get this move. This could be 1, 2, 3, right? This could be your B wave itself, right? And then you could be looking for your C wave. So it makes sense like on the bigger time frame for BTC to go back up to 12K very shortly. Okay, very shortly we could be retesting 12K if you take a look at the bigger time frame, right? Because when people say ABC correction or one 5-way structure like this, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they give you a they say like, you know, you look for a possible correction down to, you know, 50% to 382. I mean 382 to 50%. You gotta question like what time frame they're talking about, okay? Because a 5-way structure on the daily might not be you might not see it on the monthly, right? You might not see it on the monthly. So all those, you know, noise on the lower time frame, you're not going to see it on the weekly. But if you just analyze the weekly, you're going to see like, you know, a nice, you know, ABC correction. You don't see no noise, okay? It's not going to be anything like to mess up your pattern. But I think like, in my own opinion, I'm, you know, basically gonna be pushing to the upside very shortly. Okay, very shortly. I've been pretty bearish on BTC since like you know, late June, but I'm starting to be bullish again. Okay, from low 9K to 12K. All right, but pay clear attention to this area. Okay, pay clear attention to like low 9K. Just pay clear attention. It is not a financial advice, so it is just my own opinion. If you feel like shorting BTC at low 9K, great. You know, if it drop to the downside, you know, that's a good profit. But if you long BTC at low 9K to 12K, that's going to be a great profit. Okay, it's going to be a great profit also. What's up, Mr. Lecture? Guys, make sure to join the Telegram group. I forgot to mention it at the, you know, beginning of the live stream. The you know, the link is under the description. If you want to upgrade to the premium member, make sure, you know, to send me a message, and then I'm gonna tell you how to upgrade to the premium member, so you can receive a daily, not daily, but you know, targets, and then you know, private live stream, and then some other, you know, altcoin analysis such as Ripple XRP, you know, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, EOS. We just killed it. If you watch my previous live stream, I was giving you guys warning about EOS, you know, a possible retest of you know, 3.8 to 3.9. We did that exactly. And then EOS, let's move on to EOS. So, and if you take a look at EOS, we on my previous live stream, I told you keep an eye on EOS. Okay, we're gonna push back to the upside, and then most likely gonna be we're going to be dropping at least like a 50% to 50% to 60%, right? So that's what I'm looking for EOS, at least for the short term, but it's going to be very challenging. So keep an eye on EOS. Okay, keep an eye on EOS. So if you want to know like targets, exit point, entry point for EOS, make sure to join the Telegram group, right? So at least join the public Telegram group, right? So EOS, regarding pattern, I'm not looking for anything but EOS to make this move. We got this move. We're looking for, you know, a nice ABC correction to the downside. So but the target could be very challenging, so depending on other, you know, factors and indicators, if you want to know like where we could be you know, start long in EOS, at least for the short term, make sure to join the public Telegram group to get those targets, right? And then you know, you could be looking for a move to the upside, at least for the short term, right? At least for the short term. Hey, what's up, Mario? What's up, Jude? Yes, thanks a lot, John. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that low let's go back to BTC. I'm looking for that lower 9K, even like 91, like 9100. Okay, 9100 in that range. So we're gonna talk about the regarding like the R side. It is quite interesting on the you guys know, like when I talk about the 45 minutes, whenever the 45 minutes is oversold, it is a golden opportunity. We got a double bottom. That's one of the reasons like I'm not extremely bearish right now, but I'm still looking for the low 9K. So we could get this move and a retest of the this area of oversold again before going to 12K. Okay, before going to 12K. But in between, like we're gonna take some stops right around 10K, 10.5, 11, 11.5. So if you want to get like some entry exit, make sure to join the Telegram group and then upgrade to the premium member to get these targets. Okay, to get this target. Right now the current price, it is just about 10.1. It is not bad at all. So it is not bad at all. The daily is still not oversold. You take a look at the stock R side. We could get this reversal. Okay, we could get this reversal. We could get this crossover in this range, and then they push to the upside again, which means like if like we're gonna get this reversal, this crossover, the move gonna be very strong. Okay, because you got a big separation between the two moving averages. So the move has to be very strong. So the drop to the low 9K might be like a very nasty. Okay, might be very nasty. All right, so keep an eye on it. All right, keep an eye on the BTC. Keep an eye on BTC. We are going to 5K. Okay, it is going to be step by step, guys. we're not gonna go to 5K like next week or so. Okay, so but we could, like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you gotta understand what's going on. All right, you gotta understand what's going on. Otherwise, you're gonna miss the big picture. We could make this get this flat correction in this area, just like this, right? So this is gonna be your A, your B, and your C wave in this area, and then we could go all the way down to even 3K, right? So if you're still waiting for 3K, but whatever, now we're gonna analyze this this pattern once like we retest like a 12K. Okay, once we retest 12K, okay, we're gonna analyze this move. It is just a possibility. It's not guaranteed it's gonna play out, because we already got a successful WXY correction. That's what I was trying to show you, like my previous live stream. So we already got a successful WXY. This is itself a WXY in this area. Okay, and then you got A, B, and C. Okay, this is alone is a WXY, so we don't need like to push to the upside, but the bigger time frame could be pushing back to 12K. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so all you have to do is just change your pattern. Instead of looking for the smaller WXY, you're gonna be looking for this move. Okay, you're gonna be looking for this WXY. All right, so let me remove this. So you're gonna be looking for BTC to make this move. All right, so complete this flat correction in this area. So this is going to be your X in this area, and then your Y going to be in this area. All right, so remember, WXY, it is nothing but a combination of combination of corrections. Okay, it can be any three, right? So what are the three correction? You got your zigzag, right? You got a zigzag, drag prettily, beautifully, right? You got a flat correction, right? Or you can get a contracting, just like that, right? It can be any type of contracting, right? So you can get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you can get any three of these, right? So you can see, like, in this area we got a flat correction, right? We got a flat correction in this area. 1, 2, 3, right? And then in this area you're gonna get another flat correction in this area. 1, 2, and 3. Let me just remove everything so you guys can see it. So you got 1, 2, 3 in this area, right? You got another one. So you would be looking for this 1, that's 2, and that's 3. all right, and then you could be looking for another wave to the downside. So you got to think like in a bigger time frame. So if you just stay on a lower time frame, you're not gonna be you're not gonna be able to see the big picture. Okay, you're not gonna be able to see the big picture. So keep that in mind. So it's gonna be time consuming in terms of like it's not gonna be like next week or in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but you just gotta be patient. Okay, you just gotta be very, very patient. Just gotta be very, very patient. So I don't know what bull flag theory you're talking about, so I tried not to watch too many YouTubers, so because they're gonna give you too many theories. So and at the same time, guys, no, I was looking for this head and shoulder, right? I know it is a reversal pattern, and then but most people keep telling me like it's not going to be successful. Okay, it's not going to be successful, but it is something to worth like paying attention to, right? Because I'm telling you, this WXY is already correct. It is already like completed. Okay, if like we break this low 9K, we don't have any other support but like a low 7500. Okay, low 70K. Okay, low 70K. BTC is pushing up. Yeah, so it is at right now. It is at 10.2. Let's see where could we be heading to, at least for the short term. So let's see. The 45 minutes is oversold, so it is pretty normal. So for BTC to push back up, because the 45 minutes is oversold. So whenever your 45 minutes is oversold, most of the time you're gonna get like some strong reaction. So on my previous live private members, we talked about it. Okay, we talked about it, like look for BTC to make this move and then come back down. Okay, so let's see how BTC gonna be reacting. So we took profit right around 99. So our target was like low 95, but we took profit right around 95 and look for a rebound just to short it again, right? 10.1 to 10.2. So right now we are 10.2 exactly. So if you want to upgrade to the private members, premium member, make sure to join the at least the public member, so you can get these private live streams sometime. Okay, so that's the 45 minutes. Take a look at the 15. So now you take a look at the 15. We got a big rejection. That's why it is so good, guys, to pay clear attention to these patterns. Okay, these patterns, we talked about this, right? Talked about this like 3 days ago. We talked about this 3 days ago, guys, 3 days ago. So strong rejection at roughly 10.3. Strong rejection at 10.3. 10.3. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good rejection. Let's see. You make sure to join the the public member, the private member, to get those targets. When you take a look at EOS, right, if you know what you're doing, right, you should have shorted EOS like when I said it. So let's see. It's not a financial advice, but EOS USD. Let's look at it. EOS. Okay. So EOS, we even like a couple hours ago, we gave a signal to say like, okay, get out, because EOS we started shorting in this area, right? In this area and in that area. So we got this pattern in this area. So we were looking for a 3 up to the three-way move to the upside, another 3 down, a possible reversal in this area, a further sell-off. So that's what we're looking for EOS. So if you were in a if you joined the private member, you could have get this pattern. We talked about it a couple hours ago when EOS retested like I think 50% pullback. Okay, we said like EOS going to be pushing to the upside like roughly in this area of I think like 3.8, right? Exactly. We just retested 3.8. So we talked about it, guys. we call for this pattern. If you join the Discord channel, you're going to see the pattern. Okay, you're going to see it. We came back exactly at 382. It is nothing but a reversal. Okay, it is just, you know, it is nothing but a correction. Okay, it is nothing but a correction. So look for a double bottom for EOS, back to like a 3.6, you know, possible retest 3.8, and then a further sell off. All right, it is just following BTC. Okay, it is just following BTC. So say even resistance at a 9.7, we have hit that resistance too many times now. Around 20. Yes, I said like EOS was around 28 minutes. I said EOS was a is an excellent short, and it is. You gotta know how to short it. You just don't jump in all in at once, right? You gotta ladder your position from like you know, at least like from 3.8 to 4.2 in that area. So you just don't want to jump in and then expect like EOS gonna drop right away, right? So keep that in mind. So keep that in. But it is a shortable. It looks shortable right now. It looked pretty nice to be shorted. So, but make sure you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you know, you're gonna get wrecked. Okay, you're gonna get wrecked. Okay, you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna get wrecked. So let's take a look at 6 minute, 6 hour, not 6 minute. Okay, 6 hours. We still don't get a crossover yet. So let's see if EOS gonna make this move. Okay, so on the 6 hour. So hey, what's up, Spencer? Hey, what's up, Santos? Hola. XRP. Okay, XRP, I'm looking for the pump, guys. Hey, Bobby Crypto. Bitcoin doesn't like to be under 10K. Yes, it doesn't like to be under 10K. That's why we're looking for 12K, guys. So let's take a look at XRP, guys. The King XRP. XRP looking for a big push to the upside. I told you guys a couple of days ago on my previous live stream. I know you guys, I'm pretty bearish on XRP, but it's not going to be a big pump, okay? It's not going to be like a 60-70% pump. But look for XRP to retest like a 30 cents, roughly, okay? Give or take, right? 28 to 30 cents in that range. So look for this move, okay? Look for this move. But before you look for that move, I said like on my previous live stream, we got this, okay? A couple of days ago, we talked about this move in my private live stream. We said like, you know, Ripple gonna push like to the upside roughly around like a 26. We did that exactly, right? So we're looking for this move, a possible retest of the low 24, even could break it just to get this double bottom, right? And then push to the upside, right? And retest this move, right? Okay, it could even go higher and retest like a 30 cents, 30 whatever, okay? But right now we're looking for the pattern, and then we're not looking for a price right now, but we're looking for this pattern, okay? So what could you be expecting if that's the case? Just expecting a let's see, you're looking for this move, all right? That's what you're looking for, you know, and a possible, you know, further sell-off for Ripple XRP, okay? So keep that in mind, guys. Ripple is starting to look very interesting. I've been pretty bearish on Ripple since Ripple was like 38 cents, okay? So but I'm not extremely bullish. I'm not saying it's gonna go like to 50 cents and stuff like that, but you know, a 15 to let's see, just about 13% move to the upside, right? So if you're long in Ripple, it's gonna be very profitable, okay? It's gonna be very profitable. But I'm not telling you to go and long it. It's not a financial advice. So make sure to do your own research, okay? So let's take a look at Ethereum. You were stuck in 5 minutes and under. Hey, what's up, Iceman? Don't be stuck in the 5 minutes chart. It'll crush you, okay? So let's see about yep, Ethereum. We talked about it just about like a couple hours ago about this pattern. Like Ethereum could be making this move. We talked about it like, just less than 2 hours ago. This move to the upside, further drop. I'm not saying it could break it, but I don't think we strong enough to like push to the upside like 187, 190, stuff like that. Because yesterday Ethereum was pretty bullish, like just about like 30 hours ago. It was actually very bullish, and then the target for that, if we got the breakout, it would have been like $200 Ethereum. But luckily we got stopped right around like 185. Otherwise it would have been really nasty. It could like get most people like stopped out, right? So keep that in mind. Ethereum, we're still looking for a push to the downside, roughly around like 174 to 173, hopefully. All right, but let's see. Okay, we're looking for 174 to 173 in that range. Okay, look for a retest of this area for Ethereum. All right, look for a retest. 20x short. Oh, you mean long with 20,000 leverage to 9100. Oh, okay, you mean you're shorting BTC with $20,000. That's a lot, right? With 20x, that's a lot, guys. That's a lot, right? So that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. So let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, I'm looking for Bitcoin Cash. Actually, it is one of the only coin I'm bullish about temporarily, right? I'm bullish about Bitcoin Cash. I'm looking for Bitcoin Cash to retest like 360. So the way it is going to retest 360 might be very complicated for you, but just that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm looking for Bitcoin Cash with a further push to the upside. Okay, this move could be like could be very confusing. It could like drop back to the downside, retest like this low 270 before pushing to the upside in this area. So pay special attention to Bitcoin Cash. Okay, it's not I wouldn't touch it right now until like we at least retest like a low 270s. Okay, low 270. Okay, low 270. It is still valid like for Bitcoin Cash to push higher, but I wouldn't touch it right now. Okay, we could still make this move, all right, and make a very strong impulse wave to the upside, and just to continue this to get this flat correction before the continuation of the downtrend. All right. So but since I'm expecting BTC to retest like a low 9k, mid to low 9k, right, I'm expecting Bitcoin Cash also to retest like a 270s or 260s before making this move when Bitcoin is going to the moon, right? So it is very probable for BTC ABC Bitcoin Cash to do that, right? Make this move, all right, before further sell off, just like the rest of the crypto. All right. So basically that's about it for today. We talked about Bitcoin Cash, BTC, Ripple, except Litecoin. Litecoin is doing the same thing. If you take a look at Litecoin, Litecoin is it is actually like trying to break this area of support. If like we break this area of resistance, not support, right around like a 72 to 73, we could be looking for an extension to the upside. Let's see, could look for Litecoin roughly to retest. Seems like a 1-to-1 extension already. That's a 1-to-1 extension of the previous move already. If you take your tool in this area, that's exactly 1-to-1 extension, right? 1-to-1 extension, which is this yellow line. So you can see like we got 1-to-1 extension. Next target could be like a 1.618 extension, which is roughly like a $77 to $78. Okay, $77 to $78. But you also got to think about it, right? We could retest the lower. We could retest the this move. We could retest the lower 60, which is like roughly around like 62 to 63, before even going to that, before going like retest like a $77 to $80 in this range. All right, before going to retest live. So this way you're gonna get your WXY correction just like this, that, and that before further sell-off. It's easy, guys. So both scenarios pretty valid. So, but you just have to be careful, okay? You just have to find the proper entry. But right now, I wouldn't touch Litecoin at all. I wouldn't even like short or long Litecoin at all. So, but I wouldn't touch it because it hasn't like give us a clear direction, because it has two possibilities. Just wait, for Litecoin to at least give us some pullback, and then you can short it to the downside, at least to retest like the low 60s. So thanks a lot, K4 Liberty. I keep forgetting Bitcoin Cash, man. But I'll be giving like a Bitcoin Cash analysis for the private members. So not every day, but during like every private live stream. Okay, I'll be giving out Bitcoin Cash analysis for the private members. So okay, guys, I'm just gonna keep it short today. Hopefully, it is pretty short today, not a 1 hour live stream. And then Bitcoin BTC is gonna drop back down to low 10K. Let's see. All right, roughly 10,175 on 10,175 on BYBIT. Okay, so that's a strong move, guys. That's a strong move. So if you join the private member, that's exactly what we anticipated. 99 to 10K, take at least 25%, right? And then look for a short right around like 10.1 to 10.2, and then we even push higher like to 10.3, right? So it is quite a not 10.3. Let's see. Okay, right around 10,260. So that's quite a lot. Okay, that's quite a lot. But it is gonna come back down. Okay, it is gonna come back down. So it's not gonna go up forever. Okay, it's not gonna go up forever. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.